We're going to talk about the latest on the coronavirus pandemic now, in the United States setting yet another sobering record. The U.S. recorded more than 120,000 new COVID-19 cases yesterday. This shatters the single-day record set just one day earlier, and it's actually the second day of new cases in the 100,000 range. Now, here locally in New York, we're dealing with a coronavirus crackdown. Governor Cuomo deploying National Guard troops to airports all across the state to make sure that arriving travelers have proof that they have recently tested negative for COVID-19.
Yeah, not only that, announcement comes as the state's infection rate ticked up to 1.9%. Governor Cuomo says New York's still faring better, though, than most other states, with some outbreaks tapering off. And in fact, the so-called red and yellow zones in southern Brooklyn are now being scaled back by 50% because the numbers have improved. And the governor also announced the zone in Far Rockaway in Queens is going to be completely eliminated.
People are in control of the spread of the virus. How you behave today determines whether or not you get sick tomorrow.
We learned today the city's 7-day rolling average has ticked up to 1.96%, and Mayor de Blasio has warned indoor dining will be reevaluated if that number hits 2%. And SUNY campuses will go remote after Thanksgiving because of an uptick in cases across New York. The governor also making that announcement today, saying students at the university's more than 60 statewide campuses will be tested before returning home. He did not say when students can return, and the governor encouraged private colleges to follow the same protocol.
And Governor Phil Murphy encouraging New Jersey residents to take advantage of this nice weather today and this weekend. Spend it outdoors. This comes as the state reports a fourth straight day of new COVID-19 cases above the 2,000 mark. Take a look here. Hospitalizations also up above 1,000 for 11 days in a row. And there are 13 more, sadly, COVID-related deaths. The state now focusing on 4 hotspots: Newark, Elizabeth, Lakewood, and Atlantic City. They're deploying hotspot teams to increase testing and enforcement. Chopper 4 flew over that pop-up testing site set up by Essex County. It opened this morning. We're live there with a closer look. That's coming up in our next half hour.
In Connecticut, the state's reopening rollback took effect today in what's being called Phase 2.1. Capacity at restaurants and bars goes back to 50%. Restaurants will also have to close their dining rooms at 9:30 p.m., but takeout and delivery can continue after that hour. Governor Lamont says residents should also limit private gatherings to 10 people, and that includes Thanksgiving Day celebrations. 9 towns in Fairfield County are now under what's called a red alert status, and the town is considered a red alert risk by having 15 or more positive cases per 100,000 people. Restaurant owners we spoke with are certainly worried. Some patrons we talked to, though, say the rollback is a good idea.
I'm still backed up on rent for over 4 months. You're talking about over $40,000.
I think we should stay there, to be perfectly honest, until the numbers really drop.
The state is urging residents to cancel non-essential trips outside the home between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m.